Hey guys, so this is e24 Performance. I'm going to go over replacing the front hood struts on the BMW e24. Mine are going to be a little rustier than yours may be because this is my barn find, or woods pull. So the hood struts use these little pinch clips. Obviously mine are rusty. The top one's out already, but the bottom one is exactly the same. So instead of the little tab that you pop out and then pull the cup off, these are using the little pinch clips, and I'll show you with the lower. You'll kind of wedge it. I use a pick because it's just a lot easier underneath, and then you kind of work it up. So I'm going to do that with the bottom. Only the bottom is going to be walking it down, and with my luck, it's going to fall into the abyss, and again, it'll be nice and fun. That's why I have a donor car, so I don't have to go looking for it. So you'll pop it loose, and you'll try to work it down. Obviously, the rustier it is, the less it's going to want to work with you. But you'll pop it, you'll kind of work it down and out. Mine pinched onto the pick, so better than the abyss. And once that's out, I have mine just quote-unquote secure with a block of wood so it doesn't fall. You'll then just take it and kind of work it out on the top. So work that out, and then you'll try to walk the bottom out. Mine's a little bit rusty, so work it a little more. Maybe throw, if I can get the little clip off my pick, I can use the pick a little bit and try to one-hand it and while holding the camera. So we'll give that a nice little shot and try to really pop this off. It's walking off. I have my camera shaking, pops off. You have the old strut. Drop that. It's trash. Take my new one that I grabbed from FCP Euro. Thank God they have something for all of my cars, even though they're like, oh, we don't work too much with those ourselves. Excuse the camera angle while I try to one hand open the bag that I should have opened prior to starting the video. But yeah, so they FCP. Let me just set the phone down. You're gonna get to see. I'm probably gonna get tetanus from doing that. See the hood and stuff, but the FCP kind of holds on to a little bit of everything. So they are who I go to for all of my cars. They always have something for me. For me, I got these before Black Friday. They had a little bit of a sale, not huge, but when I go to put this back on, normally I would put a little bit of white grease, some spray-on grease on, but what I'm going to do is pop that down there, the top. Obviously, if I try to do it without watching the camera, it'll be a little easier. Walk that, make sure it lines up. Might have to compress it a little bit, move the hood a little bit, and then it'll pop right on. You'll see the little groove, so that's going to be where these want to sit. I kind of want to clean it off because of my OCD. I'll probably burn it off later and swap these. But obviously you want that top little pinhole towards the top a little bit. You'll set it and you'll kind of walk it down. You might have to spread it yourself with like a pick or something, especially if they get rusty like this. Top one eventually went on for the most part, but now that's in. I'll take the bottom one, grieving as I touch this, hoping my gloves don't rip because that's just the kind of OCD I deal with. Doesn't really want to go on easy, so some spray lubricant or grease would have helped. Or if I had taken a light wire wheel to it in the first place, it would be a little better. So now that's pinched on, and now the hood strut is secured in there. You can kind of turn it out of the way, take up less space. But yeah, so now you have a fresh hood strut on. Again, both of mine failed. It's just a common wear item, especially for an older car. Originally, my 635 was fine, and it would hold up on its own. It's a little weaker now. One of the things I also have that is in my pocket that I'll show you. So it's just a neat little tool. You'll put it onto your hood strut or whatever strut you're dealing with. Loosen it so it goes on, and then you'll just tighten it down. It puts pressure between a screw or a bolt and the back, so it'll just hold it and clamp it tight, so that way it will not slide and compress. I use it for work because it stops the hood from falling down on me while I work. This car, I would not like it to get hit by it either. But yeah, so that's just what this little tool is. I use it when I work on these if I don't have a block of wood around. But yeah, that's how you will take out the hood strut and replace the hood strut on a one of these older BMWs, in this case a BMW e24.